value development in case of fashion sector in China. Circular method of the economic approach refers to systematic method of development of economy of a nation. These approaches are vital in the development of the trade process along with betterment of the societies and the environment. Importance of the approaches of the circular economy is very high in cases of the small-sized firms of fashion sector of China. There's There's a huge requirement in defining the issues in the circular process of production in this fashion industry. On the other hand, the problem has been in defending in the reselling method of the production process along with reduction and reuse of harmful content used in production. There was problems in the diminishing process of the sustainability measures in the firms which are functioning in the Chinese fashion sector. The research objectives. The research is based on some main objectives and those are as follows. One, to circular analyze the main components of the circular economic approaches which influence brand value of the Chinese fashion companies. Two, to identify the main impact of different circular economic approaches on the fashion sector of China. Three, to identify different problems implementing various circular economic approaches in Chinese fashion sector. Fourth, to recommend useful strategies to mitigate challenges of implementing components of circular economic approaches. Research question. This study is focused on finding the answers of some basic questions, and those are: one, what are main components of circular economic approaches which influence brand value of the Chinese fashion companies? Two, what are the main impacts of the sustainability in approach of the circular economy on the brand values of China? Three, what are the main problems implementing the various circular economic approaches in the Chinese fashion sector? Four, what can be the useful strategies to mitigate challenges of implementing components of circular economic approaches? Research significance. The research significance. The research proposal will be done in order to understand the impact and effectiveness of a circular economic approach to develop brand value in the fashion sector of China. Thus, the research will be significant in many ways that can help to develop brand value and to improve the profitability of the fashion industry of China. Research limitations. The research proposal will involve the analysis of the correlation among several variables that can have an impact on the brand value of the Chinese fashion sector. However, the research can face a limitation in altering the correlation among survival variables of the circular economy and their impact on the fashion industry of China. Chapter 2, Chapter 2 Lecture Review Introduction. The aspect of the circular economy has been recognized as the most important strategy that ensures the sustainable growth of the whole economy. Concept of the circular economy approach. The concept of the circular economy has been recognized as a new method of the economic development that has been considered to be more effective than the linear economy approach. The approach has been considered by several organizations, and the fashion industry has also recognized the usage of circular economic approach in order to develop a sustainable economy-based fashion perspective so that the products can last long and the excessive wastage can be reduced. Overview of the Chinese fashion sector. The Chinese apparel and the fashion sector has been seen to be the most important contributor to the economy of the country. China surpassed the US fashion market in the year 2019 due to its large production and consumption of several products that have implemented the importance of the circular fashion economy. The above graph has presented an overview of the revenue and the sales growth of the Chinese fashion and apparel industry and has provided a prediction toward growth in the future years. Components of the circular economic approaches. The circular economic approaches have considered to promote sustainable business approach through which the organizations can reduce the burden of waste, can reuse the older products and goods through effective strategies. Sustainable economic approach. The aspect of the sustainability in the circular economy involved a steady growth that impacts the process of development of an approach involving effective economic planning that ensure economic growth while maintaining the quality and sustainability of the environment. 3R approach. The 3R approach in the circular economy perspective has been considered as one of the primary tools that ensure the sustainability of the environment as well as the healthy development of the business strategies. Minimization of waste. The aspect of many minimization of the waste has been considered to be relevant of the reduce the amount of waste and to ensure sustainable economic development. The regenerative circular economic approach. The regenerative circular economic approach involves the effective strategy stages that help to reduce the generation of waste through considering the redesigning of older materials and products, the developing them in new aspects so that they can be used effectively. The the regeneration approach helps to involve all the aspects of 3 Rs that can help in reducing the waste and reusing them in developing new products. Technology-based approach. Technology plays a crucial role in developing a sustainable circular economy approach, reducing the potential risk to the economy and the environment. The Chinese economy has been seen to be one of the potential markets all around the world involving the largest production and consumption market. Impact of the various types of circular economy approach on brand value development of China fashion sector. Impact of the sustainable economy approach. The 3R strategy of the waste management has helped to mitigate waste and to recycle the product and the materials effectively, which has improved the brand value of the fashion products of China. Impact of regenerative approach. This has helped the organizations to reduce the amount of waste and to understand the customer demand and to represent the products that can be easily reused and recycled. recycled. Impact of technology. Technology has a great impact on ensuring the sustainability of the fashion industry of China, and it has helped to develop a brand value of the domestic fashion organizations. It has helped to reduce the amount of waste and calculate the potential of inventory through providing real-time data to the fashion organizations of China and has focused on providing an excessive position to develop brand value through sustainable promotion and production. Challenges of the Chinese fashion sector to implement circular economic approaches. Survival challenges have been observed that the Chinese fashion industry has witnessed in recent years regarding the sustainability of the economy and the environment. These challenges has been considered that the Chinese fashion sector is facing in the process of implementing the circular economic approach. Strategies to mitigate challenges of the implementing different components of circular economic approaches in Chinese fashion companies. The sector would need to develop proper strategies and adopt developed technologies so that they can evaluate the inventories properly. Moreover, the life cycle of material can be increased so that this can survive for longer period of time. A relationship among the variable. The overall literature review chapter has defended both independent and independent variable, and it has highlighted the moderator as well. Therefore, the circular economic approach has been considered as an independent variable, whereas brand value development of the Chinese fashion sector has been in, identified as the dependent variable. Propose a theoretical framework. The theoretical framework of the circular economic development model can be illustrated as one of the effective levers that can help the fashion organizations of China incorporate the component of the circular economic development can help in reducing the amount of waste. There, this theory involves the process of proper production and the consumption of the product through reusing and reselling the existing products and materials that would effectively help in reduction the waste. The green economic theory can be recognized as one such strategy that can help the fashion organizations of China to develop a wide range of skills and ideas to interconnect the relationship between the environment and the people. This is a conceptual framework. Summary: the overall literature review capital has focused on discussing the impact and importance of the circular economy approach and the impact of its moderator of the developing brand values in the Chinese fashion industry. Chapter 3: Methodology. Introduction. This chapter of this research describes the process of information collection for the study. At the same time, the population of the sample survey along with the sample size have been described in this section of study. Technically of sampling and the method of the information analysis have been described in this part of research. Research method: primary information will be collected directly from the common citizen of China. The research of following a deductive type of approach in the execution process as suggested by the relationship of causal type will be determined in an easier manner by following deductive approach. On the other hand, the quantitative information will be connected from the common citizens of the country by simple servo method. Using simple servo method, the outcomes of the gathered information can be obtained at the shorter period of time. Using quantitative information, the gathered data can be represented by diagrams in an efficient manner. Creation of any kind of questionnaire will be done by using the Google form in survival, population, and simple size technique of sampling. Primary information will be collected directly from the field of inquiry. In order to collect information for the study, data will be collected by the method of sample survey. technically of information analysis and measurement. In analyze process of the gathering the information, SPSS will be used as a tool in this study. The module of exact text of SPSS will allow the study to use a small size of sample population in the execution process. The research will find the values of the recognition and regression in the analysis process of the gathered information. Overall conclusion from these chapters of the proposal, it can be concluded that there is a huge importance of sustainability approach of circular economy of China to the companies of fashion industry. At the same time, importance should be given to the technical approaches of the circular economy in order to improve the brand value of, of production of fashion sector of China. Mm, this is my references, and that's all. Thank you.